battle starts. Hello everyone and welcome back to All Worship. Today guys, we have a huge pleasure to watch this absolutely drop dead good looking captain in this US Mahan. And of course, the captain's name is Basti542 and his division with the Shan horse. Two good buddies, and this is a tier 7 matchmaking. And what do you know, this is standard battle and it's a 4th line. I'm not a fan as to standard battle. Why? Because to be honest with you, as a destroyer, your job is to try to cap. Your job is to try to defend the cap, and your job is to, if you are playing a US destroyers, there's two things makes this kind of a destroy kind of a need, and you're never gonna believe what I'm gonna say right now. And one of them, it's the torpedo power, smoke power and firepower. Well, what do you mean, Zerra? Well, she has 3 different launchers and altogether 12 torps. For tier 7, the only thing who beats this destroy in torpedo power, it's Shiratsuyu with the reload. I'm talking about with the torpedo reload. They can dish out 16 torps, but beside that, you're the mother of all torpedo, because once you send your 2 launchers, you can because you have a pretty good concealment. I'm not. This is kind of a downside with this destroyer. The concealments are kind of a bad. But what I'm trying to say is that you send 2 torpedo launchers and then you turn and you send additional one, which make many battleships, and hell, even some crews, they kind of forget that Mahan has 3 torpedo launchers. Once again, the little bit outside, it's the detection range are not that great, to be honest with you. I do believe that this captain has around 6.9 detection and 11.7 range, but the 11.7 range for me, it's not that important anymore, not when wargaming killing that, how should I say, the module. If you have a US destroyer, don't grind the upgraded one. The upgraded module, so you can increase your range, are only for fools. What do you mean, Zerra? Yeah, I can use this strong. But you see, this is how you're supposed. When you're playing World of Tanks or any other wargaming products, the upgraded one, the module, it should be a better one, right? But not in the live version of today's meta. As a matter of fact, the stock range, it's actually more benefit for you, because your spotting range while you're fighting, it's shorter. And why to upgrade something so stupidly? Let's say if this Basti had 12 or even 13 kilometer, what would that benefit for his playstyle when he will never gonna hit anything within maybe 10 or 12 kilometers? So the upgraded is supposed to be better. It's just a joke, because in real life, in today's meta, it's the worst. So if you grind and try to upgrade, don't be fooled to purchase money and experience for something which makes this ship even worse. And I'm talking, of course, the range of the guns. And very good done over here. And now this is kind of a need about the US vessels. If your torpedo miss, you still have your guns, and put this dude on fire. 12 hits, all right. You see, you can pretty good do some good damage if you are not have ridiculous long range. I'm talking about if you versus the enemy are like 7, 8, 9 kilometers. But let's say if this WordPress fight were 12 kilometers, even Basti, which is one of the best destroyer captain I know, he will struggle as hell to hit, because this is not the Russian railguns. It's a US kind of a slow arc. But 8, 9, even around 10 kilometers, under 10 kilometers will work. So I do believe, and this is my personal opinion, that wargaming, they kind of messed up with this US line destroyer grind up, because what it's supposed to be a better gun, what it's supposed to be a better thing about range, in today's life's meta, it's actually worse. And for you some players, they doesn't know what I'm trying to say. It's because you cannot stealth fire. It will never benefit you to upgrade. But now, folks, let's go to action. And Basti immediately see this threat, and Akatsuki. All Akatsuki is no more. Holy macaroni! They killed each other. Emily, all right. And we are spotted, folks. The really nice thing about the US are the best smoke in the game, and this is maybe we together. I do believe it's kind of a good all-arounder. Ouch, you receive first pretty big damage, to be honest with you, because 14,000 damage is not a whole lot. And we are spotted, but I do believe that we can kill this Furutaka. I do believe so, because Basti knows exactly how to. Ouch, 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 Basti. Maybe you should go back to smoke. Come on, come on. I know you can take this dude down. One more salvo, please. And this worst fight tried to engage us, but yeah, I knew it. I knew it, Basti. I can count on you to take this Furutaka down. Don't get me wrong, Furutaka, it's a very scary ship versus a destroyer, because she has those 203mm nasty HE Japanese guns, which is absolutely hilarious strong versus destroyers. They do a lot of damage, but it doesn't mean that that captain is good to aim and stuff like that. So even you have one of the strongest ship in this game, if you doesn't know how to aim, where to shoot, it's not easy to take down a pretty maneuverable ship. I'm not saying that Mahan has any ridiculous speed or maneuver, but well, maneuver, yes, I do believe that with the right type of module, you are pretty maneuverable ship. But the thing is that many people, they kind of forget about Mahan. It's a good all-rounder, good, yes, that's the right word, good all-rounder, good hybrid. If you miss your torpedo, well, you use your damn guns. And if you kind of screw this one up, that you're a bad situation, bad spot. Remember, you have the best smoke in the game, you can stay for a very long time. And the thing is also kind of a neat about the US, you can cover your battleship, your friends, like there's no tomorrow. Why? There's any other destroyer in this game beside US destroyer who can cover and put your friends into the smoke cover as you as a US destroyer. Why? It's because of the direction and the thick smoke cloud. And I do urge you to purchase the premium smoke. It's one of the most useful, well worth those extra premium consumable, talking about the smoke, for any US destroyer. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Basti create a pretty good, how should I say, torpedo wall. Now, unfortunately, this dude maybe will still eat one or two, but we put this on fire. Oh yeah, he's going to this trap, because you can create such an easy torpedo wall. I do believe it will be a hit, maybe one or maybe two, definitely one, two, with two flooding. And now this dude is cooking and is flooding. Oh, now he's cooking and flooding at the same time. This is the nice thing about the US. Alright, you flood, now it's my time to use the damn guns. I do believe this Koenig is going down. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, what's going on? Well, Koenig is going down. Unfortunately, he's not spotted. Kind of a bad. Okay, Koenig's bad. Do not kill us. And I knew it. Oh man, I do believe that this Koenig, he was flooding and firing at the same time. And there isn't any other huge opportunity that you as a battleship, you're going down so fast, you cannot even say goodbye. Why? When there's at least one fire and two flooding, oh man, you're going down like a stone. Pretty hilarious. We have 83,000 damage, only 2 torpedo hits, and what do you know, 9 fires, which is pretty good for a US. Now you see how long it takes for the shells to come down. It's like from moon and back, but man, the damage are pretty good. And one more fire. The nice thing about Colorado, she's slow and steady. What does that mean? Well, it's kind of easy to hit a Colorado because of her amazing speed. And this is the other way around. It's kind of easy to hit even with the US slow shells, because yeah, I do like what Basti is doing. He always creates such a nice, good looking torpedo wall, and here's the nice part. He can actually turn away to this Mexico and send his other torpedo wall. I don't know why he actually use his guns. For me, that's a mystery. And what you know, New Mexico enemy. New Mexico pretty healthy. He received 0 damage so far. And oh my god, Colorado, he's on fire, which is good. Now, first time ever this enemy Colorado, he received his first hit. And unfortunately, that torpedo. And one more. Oh man, he was camping the whole game, to be honest, with this New Mexico. And we have smoke available. Very unfortunate that torpedo wall did not. Kind of hard if someone is chasing you or coming towards you to torpedo him well. It's not the best idea angle, to be honest with you. But I do believe, and this is what I'm gonna say right now, you're never gonna believe, it's a cleanup job. Yeah, in Mexico he got wrecked, unfortunately. But I do believe this Colorado, he's doomed. Yeah, he's so doomed. You're never gonna believe. You're never gonna survive this, because Basti knows exactly where to aim and how to shoot down a battleship, especially such a slow turning, just sailing straight type of captains that they don't bother to. Yeah, of course. Omaha took him down with fire, but that's alright. And now it's about time to do something about this. Unfortunately, I do believe that those torpedo wall will be seen, and this is kind of a little bit downside with torpedo from Mahan. Kind of a slow 55 knots, but 9.2 kilometers, it's pretty okay. But remember, if your torpedo will not do the trick, your gun will do, as long as you're pretty close to your enemy, because at 10 or 11 kilometers you're gonna struggle as hell to hit anything. And what do you know, another New Mexico, whether it's Zerra, folks, and we shoot down one plane. Oh man, I do believe we're gonna hit this dude. I do believe that we're gonna kill this dude. I'm talking about New Mexico with one torpedo. He's going straight in our torpedo, right in the butt. Oh yeah, I knew it. We destroyed an enemy battleship, and man, this is kind of weird for me. What do I say? Kind of sad. Those two remaining battleship, they were camping, and I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this New Mexico, first time ever in what, 14 minutes game, he received his first damage. How weird is that, to be honest with you? And let's face it, New Mexico, it's a good battleship. But man, you're not that big help if you just stay and try to do nothing and receive so little damage for the entire game. But now he's paying for that, and to be honest with you, the hard counterpart to the battleship, or not cruisers, the hard counterpart is actually destroyers and carriers, who actually punish you hard if you stay and cap and not help your team. Because sooner or later, in this we have 130,000 damage, folks, and to be honest with you, if this Basti does not want to open his guns, he could just come closer and try to torpedo the hell of those two battleships. Unfortunately, folks, it is an aircraft carrier as well. It's a Ranger. It was annoying as hell because, you know, as a destroyer you want to stay in stealth and you want to stay in the smoke. We still have one smoke and one no, that's the last speed boost we have available, and they are want to run away, and now it's kind of hard to torpedo, to be honest. If battleship are going sailing away from you, that will be ridiculous hard to torpedo, because folks, that will have very little chance that slow torpedo like 55 knots will ever hit. Close, but not close enough, dude. This is Basti, who's actually stay in the cap, while I know those two battleships was trying to snipe. High caliber serve and one more fire, and this is 16 fires. Holy macaroni, folks! Now I can see why the reason this. Oh, 17 fires. Oh man, and we are capping while those two campers, they are sailing away. Man, you're supposed to come and defend the base, not run away. What kind of weird gameplay is that? And one more fire, because come on guys, 18 fires is not good enough. And now this dude is cooking, and oh, I understand what this ranger's trying to do. He's trying to maybe kill us by torpedo, dive bomber, sorry, dive bombers. You see at 9.9 why we struggle to hit this dude. Very hard to hit him. Very hard. And oh boy, man, this ranger is still up here, alright. But we're not quite alone. Okay, we're spotted now. I don't know what kind of tactic. They're just selling away Mexico and Warspite. I never see such a thing. And what do you know? It's New Mexico and Warspite alone. And we have took one plane down because the enemy ranger got wrecked. And now he's trying to snipe us. Alright. Yeah, it was close, but not close enough, dude. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna say too much, but this Basti542, it's not easy to take down. Trust me, I was playing against him. I know exactly what I'm talking about. He's a very good destroyer captain, and I do believe that it's not fair enough that this Mexico, seriously, if he had a, how should I say, a black hole to go, he would go, but I don't know why you should go. Okay, that was one nasty hit. But he's still burning, I do believe so. We have 160,000 damage, and instead to come and defend his place, he just want to surfboarding. And the same thing will go with Warspite, man. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Battleships captain, I mean, if you are not together with the team, of course you will be punished, because sooner or later the whole enemy team will come and get you. And if you don't do your brawling and your sheer firepower at the beginning, when you had cruisers and when you have a lot of ships left. Now this was actually called close call, very close call. He's using HE. Now Basti is changing speed. He's stopping, he's accelerating, just make this very. We need actually one more fire, and just like that, I do believe that Aoba torpedoed the enemy Warspite. And now this dude is alone. This New Mexico. It's 1 minute and 23 seconds. See if we can survive his. Oh man, we didn't. Oh crap. Yeah, he got us. And 3 more hits. But I do still believe that this is now how you're supposed to play in a battleship. Because let's face it, even though the Basti got wrecked, what do you think the Ranger will do next salvo? He does not have time, but if we'll have now every single one of those friendly... oh, look at this Ranger where he is. He's capping as well. I was just a little bit ashamed that it's not enough time to get this New Mexico, to maybe teach him a lesson. This is now how you're supposed to play, to run away to the farthest corner of this map and just sail away. But I do believe that this awesome Captain Basti542, he did show how to play in a US Mahan. It's only 12 seconds left, folks. and it's high caliber, 3 kills, 19 fires, and of course weather. Very unfortunate that this New Mexico is still alive. Thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one, bye.